Hi, my name is Carlos, and I'm going to be presenting my portfolio for the portfolio presentation assignment. Just a little bit about me. I'm a 23-year-old game designer from UCF, and I enjoy making programs for games. I'm going to be highlighting my three most notable works. The first one of which is a Mega Man original remake. Me and two other friends actually worked on two games together, which I have in my portfolio, and this is one of them. For both of the games, I was the main one working with the code. So the first game highlighted here just shows the main menu, essentially the credits and how to play, and then just dives right in. We really tried to get the menu system and everything to look almost as identical to the original, so you'll notice that we tried our best. We missed a few things, like player flipping over when you're in the air correctly, but everything else for the most part is very similar to the game. We try to get it as close as possible, but there is no audio recording of this in the recorder that I'm using, but the soundtrack is the same as the original Mega Man as well. So yeah, most of these mechanics I implemented myself. The jumping, shooting, particle effects on enemies, the flame shield that you see here, which is essentially a shield from enemy bullets. And yeah, I'm really proud of this one. It was fairly simple because it's such an old game, but it was a really fun experience. Fire and Ice is actually one of the games that I did I worked with the same friends in a separate project, and this was a larger scale project, so I'm actually starting the video when it starts actually showing the gameplay, but I'll highlight some of the things I worked on in the game. So essentially, the game is about a wizard, a fire and ice wizard that goes through caves and tunnels just destroying enemies, and some of the mechanics I implemented into the game were the jumping with the double jumping, the attack mechanics, and the weapon swap mechanics as well, along with their original function. So essentially you swap between a flame sword and ice particles, and you can kind of switch back and forth and have flame particles and an ice sword. So very interesting game, much larger scale. It taught us a lot about game design. And yeah, my third and last game is Xscape. This was really just a super casual game that I made, again with the same small group. I coded this one as well, and this one was really just like we just wanted to make, like a fun and silly game. So basically what it's about, it's you just go into a farm, you battle the chickens in the farm, and really just take their eggs so you can use them. So, yep, it's a first-person view. Essentially, yeah, you just walk in and you're immediately faced with a chicken attacking you because you're, going in the pen. And yeah, after a few attacks, you're supposed to destroy the chicken. This obviously needs a lot more improvements, attack animations and whatnot, but it was a small game that we just did for fun, and we kind of liked how it turned out for the little amount of time we had on it for the time. So this is the boss of the level, and again, yeah, I worked on most of the mechanics with picking up the egg like you just saw there, the attacking mechanic of the sword equipped, and essentially the damaging of the chickens, as well as the chickens following the player as well and attacking them. So yeah, that was my presentation on all those three of my works. I hope you enjoyed them a lot. If any of you have played the Mega Man remakes or enjoyed any of the games, I hope you enjoyed my presentation. So thank you.